A 4-year-old boy had just rented an apartment on his own. On the very first day after moving in, Kotaro went to the supermarket and bought 5 boxes of tissues to give as greeting gifts to his neighbors. Next door lived Kano, a lazy man. When Kano learned that Kotaro was living alone, he could hardly believe it. Kotaro politely greeted him and left. Kano usually never went out unless absolutely necessary. Dishes piled up in his kitchen for a month at a time. He earned money by drawing manga. Kotaro searched his new room but couldn't find a bathroom, so he knocked on Kano's door again. As it turned out, the building didn't have private baths. Residents had to go to the public bathhouse nearby. Kano explained this and handed Kotaro a business card with the address. Kotaro set out for the bathhouse. Back inside, Kano turned on the TV and saw news about children being kidnapped. Feeling uneasy about Kotaro, he decided to go with him. At the bathhouse, Kotaro called Kano's name. Soap had gotten into his eyes. Kano rinsed them with water and even offered to wash Kotaro's hair. It had been a long time since anyone had done that for Kotaro. Though he acted mature, he was still a child. Kano asked where Kotaro's parents were. Kotaro answered that they were gone. Kano regretted asking, and then admitted his own parents had also passed away. Kotaro quietly said that Kano must be lonely too. Kano froze at those words but chose not to question further. If an adult like him felt lonely, what about a 4-year-old boy? The next day, while Kano was watching TV, his doorbell rang again. Kotaro asked if he would be home that evening. For someone like Kano, the answer was obvious. Kotaro left satisfied without explaining where he was going. Uncomfortable, Kano followed him. On the way they ran into another tenant, Mizuki, who lived next to Kano. Because Kano rarely left his apartment, he hadn't even realized she lived there. Seeing the two of them together, Mizuki assumed Kano was Kotaro's father. Panicked, Kano rushed to deny it, but Mizuki insisted they really looked alike. At the supermarket, strangers kept assuming the same. Kano had heard it so many times and one day he even started to doubt himself. Kotaro was 4 years old now, and Kano remembered dating a girl 4 years ago, forgetting she was on her fertile days. Then Kotaro suddenly asked how long Kano planned to follow him. It was only because of Kano's shadowing that people thought they were father and son. Realizing it was a misunderstanding, Kano felt awkward. Kotaro said his real father looked nothing like Kano. Only then did Kano remember Kotaro had said his parents were gone. At first, he had felt relieved, but now he realized what that actually meant for Kotaro. It wasn't something to be glad about. Kotaro explained why he had asked if Kano was home. His TV wouldn't arrive until tomorrow, and he wanted to watch his favorite cartoon at Kano's place. Kotaro told him that everyone thought Kano was his father, and he was sorry. Kano asked why he would apologize. Kotaro said he knew Kano wouldn't want to be his dad. Those words cut Kano deeply. When they returned, they met Mizuki again. She apologized for the misunderstanding earlier, but by then, Kano no longer felt relieved at not being Kotaro's father. Instead, he secretly wished they were related, so that he could look after him.